Hey guys, Geo Gaming here, and welcome back to another video. So today, welcome to another episode, another upload on today, on this beautiful, hot, even though it's freaking hot where I live, Monday at 10 a.m. The earlier video you saw, I was laughing my butt off, but r/contagious laughter, link in description. But this video right here, I am reviewing r/TIFU, or today I effed up. I can't curse because this is a no cursing channel. So, the first story reads, today I effed up by hitting a GD minor. A goddamn minor. This happened yesterday, and this is a throwaway account. I saw a young woman on the train. I thought it was cute. I didn't know how to safely approach people with a cough situation, and I was getting off at the next stop, so I made a note telling her I thought she was cute and my number, or with my number, and airdropped it to the name that came up when she took out her phone. She looked at me and smiled, I think, harder to tell with masks, and texted me as I was walking through the station, and she thought I was cute too. I was excited. Then she asked me how old I was, and my heart sank, thinking, oh no, she's 19 or 20 or something, or younger than I thought. I told her my age, 29. Then she revealed that she was 15. I was horrified, and before I could finish my text of, I'm so sorry, I thought you were an adult, it's hard for me to tell with a mask, I'm going to block your number now, she said, I love your glasses, though. You're a major oof. And I just about threw up. For God's sake. Then collected myself and gave her a little spiel. Please don't think things like that to grown men. Made it clear I'm not the victim blaming. Most won't be there, or most won't, but there are some who will act on that, and that's a terrifying thought. Anyway, I think I handled it decently well, but ugh, that was brutal, and I still feel so embarrassed. Oh my god, that is a terrible mistake you made, Plunked. A horrible mistake. Okay, next one. Today I effed up by picking up seaweed. It was not seaweed. So this happened today, surprisingly. I was at the beach having a good time, and suddenly I felt seaweed on my feet. My brother didn't know what seaweed felt like, so I decided to pick it up. Not a good idea. I saw this white, thin tendrils. I immediately dropped it and thought, oh shoot, that's not seaweed. Well, I immediately felt a burning sensation. The seaweed was a jellyfish. The jellyfish had wrapped its tentacles around my legs and stung me. I ran back to shore, stabbing pain going through my legs. My mom immediately looked up the jellyfish stings, and yes, I had been stung. I am currently in bed talking to my grandparents and writing this. I just put vinegar on it. It hurts like I have been stung all over again. Why would you do that? Shouted Toto. Credit to you, but why would you do that? That is really an F up. Man, these stories are really going fast. I'm reading a lot of these. Excuse me, I'm dying. I'm not a cough. I just have a... Oh, that's better. My allergies get really bad. So, today I effed up by showing everyone at work how sweaty I was. This happened about a year ago. I was on my way to a meeting at work I used to work in a very large hospital, and the meeting was in the opposite side of the hospital where my office was. It would take roughly 5 to 10 minutes to get there. The hospital was very large, and I had not been to this particular part of it before. About halfway through my journey, I got lost and was sure I was going to be late. Once I found out how to get there, I slowly started jogging and tried to arrive in time. I had some papers with me that I needed to give out to everyone attending the meeting. I was carrying these under my arm to help me jog faster to the meeting. I was now 5 minutes late it was one of the hottest days of the year, and I was getting quite sweaty, so I decided to slow down a bit just before I got there. When I eventually arrived, there were about 15 to 20 people sitting around a fairly small table in front of me. I put the papers down in the middle and asked everyone to take a copy. As soon as I did, I heard someone chuckle. I looked down and saw that part of the papers that had been under my arm had an extremely large and visibly wet sweat patch on it. They were so wet that when I picked them up, they had left a sweat patch on the table for everyone to see. The sheets had become stuck together with sweat and were ripping as I tried to pull them apart, which everyone was eagerly watching me do. After a short but painfully awkward silence, my manager finally stood up and said that he would email everyone a copy. Then I had to present in front of the same people. Wow. How messed up was that? What? Oh no, I know what this one means. Today I effed up by trying to Dutch oven my wife. So this happened yesterday, but still close enough, I say. So I wake up on a fine Sunday morning with my lovely wife, and my lovely wife snuggles me in for a cuddle. We're comfortable enough with each other that farting isn't really an issue, so I let one rip. This was quite possibly the best fart I've ever done. I swear the contraceptive fraction of the sheer force. Oh my god. I can't even do that. And I've tried. Didn't work out. To say the least. My wife looks up with a mix of admiration and disgust at the stupid grin on my face, and inspiration strikes. I quickly grab the blanket and pull it over her head. Brilliant! Or so I thought. Acting far quicker than I ever thought possible, she manages to kidney punch me, escape from the blankets, drag them over my head, and drop the dirtiest wires. Oh, Jesus! As a little extra flavor, my wife is lactose intolerant, and also we didn't know about her lactose intolerance. The phrase is "a little won't hurt" is her life motto. Often followed by oh wait, I can't get through this story. Often followed by horrible bloating and gas. The previous night she had eaten a bunch of pizza and chocolate. I couldn't breathe. To add to insult to injury, she then called my two little devil spawn daughters and told them to jump on me, causing me to gasp as two separate impacts rocked me under the bed. Needless to say, I won't be trying that stunt for a while. Oh. Now, honestly, who are you? As ASAFEZE, that's not even a word. That made me laugh so much. Original poster. I effed up by taking antibiotics by Highway_Loose. Hi everyone, obligatory long-time reader, first-time poster, and on mobile. I have a natural tendency to get UTIs. I get them twice a month at most, and once every other month at least. I've been to all kinds of urologists and all sorts of investigative imaging and the surgery to figure out why, but nothing was ever determined as a culprit. I suppose it's my cross to bear. This morning I woke up with that very familiar pain of an infection. I called up my doctor for another round of antibiotics. Now, when I say antibiotics, these things are huge and potent. I typically try to let my body fight it off and just sit in pain all day, but this weekend was my 8-year wedding anniversary, and my husband and I had planned a long trip that involved a lot of walking around and 8 hours of driving round trip. I took my antibiotics and hung in there whilst hugging my cranberry juice, and about halfway down to the tourist spot, the pain went away. And I forgot I was even on antibiotics. When we got there, it was hot, like 95 and humid hot with no clouds in the sky. Yeah, try doing that in Arizona. It's freaking hot. Not humid hot, dry heat. It's miserable. I'm a fair-skinned lady already, but it seemed shady enough until we were touring the famous gardens. It was at that time my skin started to hurt. We walked through the grounds for 3 hours, and then we got to the gift shop. I noticed that I was incredibly red, and at that point I remembered the instructions on the bottle to avoid direct sunlight. That's what it gets ya. That's what it gets ya. Thanks, Highway_Luz, for posting that. Okay. Ooh. I didn't do that. I didn't do that today as a recording of this. Okay. Last one. My user throwaway 300,902 or 300,902. Today I messed up by bursting into laughter while playing piano in church. Oh, Hapana. This is gonna be a good one. Today, okay, let me tell you, my parents asked me to play something on the piano for church. Or for the church that they are in. And since I know a lot of the members, I agreed. It's a relatively small church, so I can see everyone when I'm on stage. My parents asked me to write a song of my own because it could be something special. I'm not good at playing the piano, so my song was pretty simple. So the moment arrives, and I'm starting to play. The last week or so, I had discussed with my brother why the melody is so familiar, and at one point of the song, I decided not to change it because I liked how it sounded, and it wasn't supposed to be heard by any other people except the church members. And wow, I'm sitting on the piano, my gaze kind of zooming out, and now I'm looking at the Jesus Christ statue that is right in the eyes, and it hits me. I'm playing some part of the Jurassic Park theme song. I instantly look at my brother, who had the same realization, and just start to lose it. Completely losing it at the church. I mean, at the thought of looking at Jesus and just hearing this song. I was so embarrassed, and I would never go back to this church. My parents didn't understand why I was laughing. At least they weren't mad. Oh boy. Wow. Just wow. Okay. Today's two videos aren't as long as the almost half-hour ones I uploaded last Monday and Wednesday. So, or Tuesday and Wednesday. So yeah, I'd say that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, click or tap that like button, and subscribe for more, and follow me on my Instagram and Twitter, which are down in the description below. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to, like I said, subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all to death, and don't forget to stay positive to the Pride Lands end. Bye!